Let's kindly take our seats. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the new examination center venue for the matriculation ceremony of fresh regular students of University of Cape Coast for the 2022-2023 academic year. Please help me welcome Reverend Professor Kankam-Boadu to give us the opening prayer.
Humbly, let us be on our feet as we present ourselves before the ultimate reality, our Most High God. And so, Father, once again, we want to appreciate you for what you have done. We thank you for the life of management. We thank you for lecturers. We thank you for students who have come this far. Many were called, but few were chosen, and these are the chosen ones. Oh Lord, as they have come here, we ask that your presence be felt among them. Let them imbibe the values and ethos of this university. Strengthen them, guide them, be with them, so that at the end of the day, they will be proud of this wonderful university. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Standing, take the UCC anthem. very much. Please take your seats. At this point, I would invite the registrar of our great university, Mr. Jephte Emmanuel Onyame, to give us the opening statement. Let's welcome him, please.
Good morning. Let's allow about a minute so those who have just entered will settle. Please hurry and get to your seats, okay? You were supposed to be seated by 8:30. Now, this is matriculation ceremony. It's a very important ritual on the university's calendar. It is a brief program, but very, very significant. It is actually this program that consummates your studentship here at the University of Cape Coast. Its purpose is to receive freshmen and women into the university, making them full members of the university community as persons in statu pupillari. It's an assignment for you. Perhaps you should go find out what in statu pupillari means. And we'll take the answers from you and feed that to your lecturers so it will affect the marks you get in the courses. We'll proceed to administer the matriculation oath. And at this point, I'll respectfully invite the Dean of Students, Professor Eugene Kufuor-Mafudate, to present undergraduate students. You should also note that we are matriculating those of you here and then those in the halls of residence. Professor Date.
Will all undergraduate students in the auditorium and those in the various halls of residence or hostels who have joined in virtually, please stand up to be matriculated. I, Prophet, please wait a minute. I, Professor Eugene Kufuor-Mafudate, Dean of Students, present to you all undergraduate students here in the auditorium and those who are joining us virtually to be matriculated.
You were so much in a hurry to take the oath, right? Now is the time. So will matriculants standing now please repeat after me. Now when I say I, you say I, supply your name, and then we'll continue. Is that okay? So I do solemnly promise to be a loyal member of the University of Cape Coast, to study diligently and to conform to all statutes, rules and regulations of the university, insofar as they concern me. So help me God. Please be seated. I will now invite the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Professor Mrs. Sarah Dakwa, to present graduate students to be matriculated.
Will all graduate students in this auditorium and those at Valco Trust Hall or hostels who have joined in virtually please stand up to be matriculated? I, Professor Sarah Dakwa, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, present to you all graduate students here in the auditorium or who have joined us virtually to be matriculated.
Will matriculants standing, both here in the auditorium and those in hostels and halls, now please repeat after me. The preamble is the same. When I say I, you say I, supply your name, and then we continue. I do solemnly promise to be a loyal member of the University of Cape Coast, to study diligently and to conform to all statutes, rules and regulations of the university, insofar as they concern me. So help me God. Now, will the undergraduate students also stand at this point? Vice Chancellor, the matriculants who have been presented to you by their deans have duly taken the matriculation oath. I pray you to matriculate them.
By the powers in me vested, I do hereby matriculate you, admitting you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of the colleges, faculties, schools, and the halls of residence to which you are assigned in the University of Cape Coast. Please accept my congratulations.
Before you sit down, I don't think you have clapped enough to show that you are happy. Please be seated. You don't appear to have heard about the University of Cape Coast. Have you heard about the University of Cape Coast? Sure. So you would know that it is the biggest and wisest decision to ever take to be a member of the University of Cape Coast, junior members for that matter. And so at this point, I'll respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to give the matriculation address. And maybe you want me to say acting Vice Chancellor because you know a man's name. She's the Pro-Vice Chancellor and acting as the Vice Chancellor because the Vice Chancellor is out of the jurisdiction. So, Vice Chancellor.
The Registrar, Provost, Deans, Heads of Department and Directors of Academic Units, Heads of Halls of Residence, members of convocation present, matriculants, the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with delight that I welcome you all to the 2022-2023 matriculation ceremony. I extend a special welcome to the freshmen and women who are matriculating today. Due to the exigencies of the situation, we are conducting this ceremony virtually, which ordinarily is held in person. My dear freshmen and women, congratulations on securing a place in University of Cape Coast, the University of Competitive Choice. Let me assure you that you've made the right choice in deciding to join this community. Your decision also confirms the confidence reposed in our academic excellence, evidenced by the outcome of the 2022 Times Higher Education Global Ranking of Universities. Our university was ranked first in Ghana, first in West Africa, fourth on the African continent, and 24th in research influence globally among 400 universities. Dear matriculants, one of our own, Professor Engineer Samuel Kofi Tulashi, received a national award for research, academic and industrial, as well as concept and innovation in honor of his astounding contribution to promoting engineering excellence and innovation. The World Health Organization has recently recognized and entered into the WHO COVID-19 research database the research output of Dr. Daniel Edem Ajovie, a lecturer at the Department of Communication Studies. The University Basic School participated in the 5th African Spelling Bee Championship in Blantyre, Malawi. The contestants, Master Kobina Edu Ampa Mensa from the primary school and Master Edem Sebenya from the junior high school, made us proud by distinguishing themselves at the competition and placed third. I thought we were going to clap. The global recognition of the high standard the University of Cape Coast has set for herself enjoins all freshmen and women to live up to the core values of the university, which are academic excellence, empowerment, equality, and ethical behavior. We are happy to provide you with an environment that will expose you to an amusing and wide range of learning experiences. In the University of Cape Coast, our lecturers, scholars, and researchers are dedicated to not only helping you obtain that prestigious and enviable University of Cape Coast degree, for which reason you have chosen to be here, but also to help expand your understanding of the society and world at large. You should feel very proud that you are part of such an academic environment. Congratulations once again. The matriculation ceremony marks the formal admission of students into the university and also provides students with the opportunity to pledge their absolute allegiance to the university authorities. In this ceremony, you will take the matriculation oath that affirms your studentship status of the university. You then become students in statu populari, that is, bona fide junior members of the university, and are therefore entitled to all the rights and privileges to which students of this university are enjoined. You have pledged by this oath to abide by the rules and regulations of the university, as well as appreciate and cherish its objectives and goals. As you may be aware, the university has challenges with respect to students' residential facilities on campus. University management is doing everything possible to ensure that students experience a congenial atmosphere for both social and academic work. Ladies and gentlemen, statistics from our students' record session of the Directorate of Academic Affairs, as at yesterday, indicate that a total of 8,721 students have enrolled. The number is made up of 7,836 undergraduates and 885 postgraduates. The breakdown of students enrolled according to gender is as follows. For undergraduates, we have males 4,388, females 3,444. With postgraduates, we have males 566 and females 319. My cherished students, the University of Cape Coast, just like any other university in the world, has rules and regulations. I wish to emphasize that these rules and regulations are not for purposes of punishing you. They are meant to bring order and harmony in the university and make your life and stay here enjoyable, as well as enable students, staff, and residents of the university function effectively. Our rules and regulations have been collated in the following books: Students' Handbook, Academic Programs, Policies and Regulations for Undergraduate Studies, and Academic Policies and Regulations for Graduate Studies. I am sure you've been provided with copies of these documents. I urge you all to read these rules and regulations carefully, digest their contents, and abide by them. You have come to this institution to study and obtain a degree. It is therefore not our desire to send any of you home without achieving this dream. We as an institution are committed to helping you achieve your dream. Do your part by studying hard and adhering to the rules and regulations outlined in these books, as well as other rules existing in the university. Dear students, take note that the University of Cape Coast places a very high premium on your education. To this end, the university exposes you to a pool of professors, senior lecturers, and assistant lecturers. We expect that you attend lectures regularly to tap from their knowledge. Take your quizzes seriously, complete your take-home assignments on time, and participate actively in all learning activities. All these contribute to your overall mark, and if done well, the main end of semester examinations will be less strenuous, and the urge to engage in examination more practice will not be there. Inasmuch as the university is concerned about your academic and social life, there are also measures to ensure that you live in a healthy and productive life on campus. To this end, the university operates a students' clinic at the North Campus in addition to the main hospital at the South Campus. We advise that you should not hesitate to call at the clinic anytime there is the need. Though the COVID-19 pandemic has minimized, the virus is still living with us. We therefore strongly advise students to continue to observe the protocols as new and stronger versions of the virus keep on emerging. Sports is an important part of university life. The university participates in Ghana University Sports Association games, and it is gratifying to note that last year the University of Cape Coast team, after 9 years of reigning as GUZA Games champions, placed second with a total of 43 medals made up of 19 gold, 10 silver, and 10 bronze at the 2022 edition of the Games. Management is ready to give every support to students and sport-loving members of the community to participate fully in sporting events and compete effectively during the GUZA Games. This year, our university will host the Games, and we are poised to take back the championship. I therefore appeal to those of you who are good in sports to identify with the sports section of the university. The university, in partnership with SRC and GRASAC, are working hard towards improving our facilities that will help in developing sports and recreational activities on campus. We wish to also use this opportunity to admonish all students to use only approved routes to and from the campus, and also ensure that the routes that you take are well lit. Also make sure that you walk in pairs to avoid falling prey to unscrupulous persons, especially in the night. Although police patrols have been deployed to ensure your safety and security, we still entreat you to be conscious and take responsibility for your personal safety and security at all times. I entreat you to pay attention to information during your stay here in UCC. Visit the University of Cape Coast website at www.ucc.edu.gh regularly to keep abreast with events and information in the university. As you walk about on campus, take time to read notices on the various notice boards, listen to our official radio station, ATL FM, on 100.5 megahertz, and do well to visit our well-resourced Sam Jonah Library. My fellow students, academic excellence in this university requires hard work, commitment, and sacrifice. Be mindful that you have just entered the phase of your life where you are free from daily parental control and guidance. What you make of your stay in this university will depend to a great extent on the choices you make. As I conclude my speech, I entreat you all to have a positive attitude in life and always believe in yourself. I wish you God's protection and guidance throughout your stay in the University of Cape Coast. May you become great men and women in Ghana and beyond in the years to come. God bless you, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, our Pro-Vice Chancellor. I'll call on our registrar once again to dissolve the assembly. Okay, so before the dissolution of the assembly, help me acknowledge the following individuals or personalities who are up here on the stage. First is the Pro-Vice Chancellor of University of Cape Coast, Professor Mrs. Rosamond Boahene. She is acting as Vice Chancellor of this university this morning. Let's also acknowledge the Registrar, Mr. Jephte Emmanuel Onyame. Help me acknowledge Professor Eugene Date, Dean of Students. Help me also acknowledge Professor Sarah Dakwa, Dean of Graduate School. Professor Ernest Davis is Provost of College of Education Studies. Professor Jojo Egan is Provost, College of Agriculture and Natural Sciences. Professor Kwame Osei-Kwarteng, Provost, College of Humanities and Legal Studies. Let's acknowledge Dr. Michael Boachi-Yadom, Director General, IEPA UNESCO Category 2 Center. Let's welcome Mr. Emmanuel Paul Owusu, Director, Internal Audit, UCC. Reverend Isaac Berfi-Sabing is Director, Directorate of Human Resource. Let's acknowledge Mr. Gideon Abakwe, Esquire. He is Director of Academic Affairs. Let's acknowledge Major Retired Kofi Bentum, Director, Directorate of Public Affairs. Mrs. Alberta Ya Graham is Director, Directorate of Consular and General Services. We also extend acknowledgement to all deans, college registrars, and heads of departments who are up here on the stage with us. Let's do it for all of them. And I believe it is in order that I also acknowledge the SRC President, Lateef Dahoui. Yes, we also have the GRASAC President in our midst. Kindly stand, let's acknowledge you. Thank you very much. At this point, we would welcome our registrar once again to dissolve the assembly.
The acting VC gave the answer to the quiz I gave you. I hope you were listening. And so, if you don't bring me the right answer, you know what will happen to you. So I started by saying this is a brief, usually a brief, but significant. Until now, you were walking in the wilderness. But now, you are students of the university, enjoying all the rights that students of this great university should enjoy. And so, this assembly for the matriculation ceremony now is dissolved. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This event has been live on TVUCC on YouTube. So after this event, you can equally go back and watch it on YouTube. We would rise and take the UCC anthem. Yes, madam, I'll pick up. Sure. We shall remain standing as we take the closing prayer. Welcome, Reverend Professor Kankam.
Please let us be quiet before the Lord. And so, gracious Father, we want to once again say big thank you. Sought for your direction, and this is how far you have brought us. Having helped our students matriculated, we pray, oh Lord, that you give them wisdom and understanding for them to stay in the confinement of this university. You are the source of wisdom, so we pray that you shower your blessings, you shower your wisdom, you shower your understanding about these, your handmaids. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Now the peace of God that passes through understanding be with you now and forevermore. Amen.
Thank you very much. We shall remain standing as our acting Vice Chancellor, our registrar, and other dignitaries on the days exit the podium. Right, let's take our seats, please, for a brief announcement.
And the matriculation ceremony here for the fresh student, regular to be precise, for the 2022-2023 academic year. We had Vice Chancellor who stood in for the Vice Chancellor of the university, and of course, she advised the students, she welcomed them, and she has also advised them on the need to be disciplined as they find themselves here. And of course, talking about the university, she has also touched on some achievement that the university has made so far, of which prominent among them or paramount among them is the university being regarded as the #1 university in Ghana and of course in West Africa. So for now, the students have been advised and of course have been officially
academic policies and regulations for undergraduates. Matriculation oath, a bottle of U-splash water. So if you haven't received any of these items, then if you haven't received any of these items from here, kindly go to your hall of residence for them. But I'm sure for those here, we would have received the matriculation program. But the student handbook and the academic and regulations should be available at your hall of residence. For the matriculation program, student handbook and the academic policy, you are to read everything in there from cover to cover. For the matriculation oath, kindly sign it and return it to the team members at the hall now. But if you do so at your hall of residence, you kindly return it to the hall management. And finally, for the bottled water, you drink that one to quench your thirst. and to congratulate yourself. So on that note, I wish you will have a nice day. Thank you.
So that is it. Congratulations once again. My name is Akosua Chiabiasaki, and I was your announcer. You can exit now. Thank you. Hello. A quick announcement. If the ward of ACP Ahin is here, ACP Ahin, if you are here, kindly come up stage. The ward of ACP Ahin. If you are here, kindly come up stage.
Thank you. People, it is time for us to interact with some of the students, and of course, let's get to know how they are feeling being officially accepted into the University of Cape Coast. You know, remember, this is the #1 university in Ghana, #1 in West Africa. I am Louise Bequin. You can call me the PDF. And there's a beautiful lady. Please draw closer to me. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm also fine. What's your name?
My name is Deborah. Teku Deborah.
Deborah, which program are you studying?
Oh, Bachelor of Arts, Department Population and Health.
Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You keep smiling and you keep laughing. Tell us, how does it feel to be accepted officially into the best university in Ghana and, of course, the best in West Africa?
Oh, I feel blessed. I feel like I'm in the right school. I feel like being in this school, my life will change. A lot of things. I feel like I'm a new person, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I can share that with you. This reminds me when I came to level 100. Very excited moment, first day to be accepted into the university. Let's see, how do you plan to live your life in this new environment?
Okay, being here, I plan to be a very disciplined student. I want to be one of the SRC presidents. I have a lot of dreams, because I noticed that when you click with many people, you get many connections. So I want to be one of the special people in the school, so that when I complete, I'm going to become maybe someone special a little bit to boost myself up.
We wish you all the best in your stay in the university.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. People, there's this gentleman who is also ready to speak with us. Gentleman, welcome to TVUCC.
Thank you very much. You're looking great, PDF.
Thank you very much. I also like your smoke. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. And I'm so excited to be here.
Which program are you studying?
I'm reading PhD Accounting Education.
Oh. How does it feel to be accepted officially into the PhD program?
It feels great. But then it's a whole lot of responsibility. And you can't forget about that.
You can't. Yeah. That's true. But let's talk about where you had your undergraduate studies and master studies.
Okay, I've been in love with UCC for, let me say, since childhood. And I had my undergraduate studies here, my master's here, and I'm on the PhD here as well.
So what does this day mean to you? Matriculation day, being officially accepted into the university, especially as a PhD student. What does it mean to you?
Okay, it's just a reminder that the Lord has taken me a step higher, and also the responsibility which we cannot take away. So it's a moment of reflection and putting up yourself for the task ahead. So that is all I will say.
Now, before you go, I want to give you the opportunity to say something to people watching you, family and friends.
Okay, to my family, I want to say I'm very grateful. Thanks for the opportunity, believing in me, supporting me, and I'm so grateful. And to everybody matriculated today, you are in the best institution. All the best.
All the best to you too. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
So I've seen a couple of them here. They are still here. Let's try to interact with them here. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing very fine.
I like your suit. How are you doing? I've already asked you that. How does it feel?
I'm very glad that finally we've been matriculated. We've been waiting for this for a while. We know that in as much as we had our index numbers and we were on campus, we're not yet official students of campus. Now that we've been matriculated, we just hope that all the privileges that he said would be given to us as they've mentioned.
What's your name?
Kwabnai Japan. I'm a master's student in MCOM Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development.
That's MPhil. You're spending 2 years, right?
Exactly. I'm spending 2 years.
What's your expectation in the next 2 years?
I'm waiting for a roller coaster ride because I know my program in itself comes with a lot of practical theories, and I hope that those theories will be embedded in me by my end of my 2 years.
Wish you all the best. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much. I'm great.
All right, we still have an interaction with a student of University of Cape Coast, a fresh student to be precise. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
I'm good, by grace.
What's your name and which program are you studying?
I'm Akroma Steven, Bachelor of Agriculture. I mean, agribusiness. Yeah, I'm doing agribusiness. Yeah.
And what is your hall of affiliation?
Kwame Nkrumah Hall.
Kwame Nkrumah Hall. All right. How does it feel to be accepted into the university? First day or first time?
We are all waiting for, this day, and I'm delighted to be part of the school as I'm matriculated. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm delighted. Yeah.
And what should the university expect from you?
For me, in every institution, studying. Yeah, and I'm here to study, and I want to make the school proud and. Yeah, so they should expect a lot from me, yeah, from learning and other activities, yeah.
All right, thank you for your time.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Would you want to say hello to parents?
Yeah, I'm from Nzama, yeah. So my parents, and I'm proud of them, yeah. They've done a lot, yeah. So thank you to them, and God bless them a lot. And even the teachers and the staffs, yeah, in this institution, God bless them, and you should give them their heart desire and whatever. Yeah, thank you.
We wish you all the best. People, stay with me as I interact with the students. I've seen a couple of ladies here taking pictures. Let's see what they also have to say. Are they running away? I'm not sure. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your name and what's your program of study?
I'm Deborah. Communication studies.
What do you have to communicate to people watching you after being matriculated?
That we should comport ourselves on campus and just do our best.
All right. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's another gentleman in smoke. I hope, are you also a postgraduate student?
Yes, please.
Oh, it appears the postgraduate students are wearing smoke today. My brother, what's your name and which program actually are you studying?
My name is Samuel Mani. I'm studying MPhil Curriculum Studies. Yes.
2 years?
2 years, yes.
What do you expect to achieve?
I've been here before, and so I understand the system and how academic work is organized in UCC. So I am expecting a roller coaster, a kind of fast-moving academic work that will eventually see me complete eventually in 2 years.
Yes. MPhil student, what should the university also expect from you?
Yeah, as an MPhil student, I come back to the university ready to learn and to give my best to studies and to be able to come out to bring development to the educational system and the curriculum in particular of the country.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right, there's this gentleman. I like your clothes. He's a traditional man. Tatakwashi here. Oh. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm very good. I'm good.
What's your name and your program of study?
My name is Philemon Akwabwa. Yeah, I'm studying BSc Information Technology. Yes.
And why did you choose to dress this way?
You know, it's about time that Ghana have to change the narrative. You know, the argument have to shift from official dresses being the suit and ties, and you know, we have to start loving our own and cherish our own. This is where we are from. We can't be better than this. Yes.
Would this mean that we should expect to see you in traditional wear, in cloth, whenever you go into lectures?
Yeah, most of the times I do so. Most of on occasional days and stuff. Yes, I do wear. And then portray our culture as well. Yes.
What do you have for people watching you, parents and family and friends?
I'm very grateful and honored, you know, to be here. And then I'm very grateful to my mother, to my parents, everybody who have made the story very successful.
Right.
Yes.
We're grateful for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay. He is also... Hey, my brother, how are you doing?
Doing fine. I'm so great.
Which program are you here to study? And of course, your name?
My name is Mohammed Manafi Utsoma, and I'm studying procurement and supply chain management.
What informed your decision to choose procurement and supply chain management?
Since I started, my mind is to do business and also have the mindset of business. And when I started school, to masters and other encouraged me to go into business. So back at SS and university, all the courses I do is about business and other things. So I choose to do procurement because that's my aim, and I dream it for a long time since my childhood.
Were your expectations met at the matriculation ceremony?
Yes, it was meant, and it's also nice.
But what were you actually expecting for the matriculation?
And I was expecting the Chancellor himself, but although he was not able to come, but I'm also grateful because just I've seen it's not easy, and as the president said that we were called, but few were chosen. So I'm also grateful to Almighty Allah for being the chosen one in UCC, because this is one of the biggest and also nice schools in Ghana, West Africa, and the whole world. So I'm grateful to be in UCC here. And I always thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to be here, and also Almighty Allah for the opportunity being at UCC.
Congratulations, and we wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. We're still interacting with the students. Remember, this is TVUCC, and matriculation ceremony just ended at the neck of University of Cape Coast. That is the new examination center. And here with me are the two students who are ready to speak with us. Let me start from your side. I like your dressing. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name and your program of study?
Ajimai Richard in Nana Kwame, and I'm studying Doctor of Optometry.
Great. I would be visiting you. And behind the scenes, we'll be talking about the reason why I want to be visiting you. My brother, how are you doing? And which program of study are you studying here?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm studying Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. My name is Mensa Godriel Sinata.
Doctors in the making, right? How does it feel?
It feels good. Being in UCC, School of Competitive Choices, it feels good to be here.
Is there anything that you would want to send to your parents or friends who are watching you today?
Oh, I would say it's a great privilege being in the best school in Ghana, which is UCC. And I would say I want everyone to, if anyone wants to be in the university, I think UCC is the best choice. Yeah.
All right. We're grateful for your time.
Thank you.
People, this is where we would end our interaction with the students, matriculants of University of Cape Coast for the year 2022-2023. I am Louise Bequin. You can call me the PDF. Oh, my producer has just signaled me that there are people who are also ready to interact with us. Are they? Hello? This one? Okay. So let's see who is ready to speak with us. Gentlemen, before you take that picture, let me speak with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Describe the feeling to us. How does it feel?
Good. As in, it's very good for you to be called into the land of UCC. It's not everybody that have gotten this opportunity. That's what they say. What many people are called, but few are chosen. It's very great. I feel good. I'm happy to be in the land of UCC. Yeah.
What did you hear about UCC before you came to UCC?
Honestly, they said they study very hard, and I like competition. That's me, as I say. I like where they said there's a competition, and that's what I want to be. So that I will also compete with them. And they said they like quizzes and others. And as I came here, I've seen it. The pressure alone is too much.
All right, let's see. Let the ladies come. My dear, how are you doing?
I'm good.
What's your name, your program of study?
Okay, I'm Salamatu, and I'm orphan BS nursing.
Oh, Madam Nurse in the making, right? How does it feel? We want to know how you feel being officially accepted.
Yeah, I feel good. Actually, when I came, I've heard a lot about UCC when I was home, that they go for prep and the rest. It's a school of competitive choice, So when I came now, I've seen it. Yeah, so I feel good. Yeah.
What do you have to say about the advice given by the Pro-Vice Chancellor on you being disciplined in the university and, of course, taking your academic exercise serious in the university, because that is what is going to help you at the end of your exam? Let's hear from you, your take on that.
Okay. So for what she said, I think all of us have to take it. It's because of the academics we are here. We have to take it serious. So we are going to work on that. We'll be serious about it.
Right. We wish you all the best in your stay in the university. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Take care of yourself. All right. So, people, you're still watching us on TVUCC. If you have not subscribed to our channel, this is the time. Subscribe to our channel. Hit on the notification icon so that you get alerts on our update. My colleague, Obi Onisiferos, has joined me here. Obi, what did you observe?
Well, Peter, I think it's been an interesting event here. We've heard the Pro-Vice Chancellor was acting instead of the Vice Chancellor, encouraging these students to do what is expected of them. Well, I'm also privileged to be joined here by the Director of the Directorate of Public Affairs, that's Major Richard Babintum. Major, good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, my brother, and thanks for having me.
We finally had our matriculation, matriculants there. What would you say to them as a form of encouragement from management's point of view?
All that I can say is that matriculation is one of the key and major things on the university's calendar. It's very important, even though you saw that the ceremony was very brief, but its importance cannot be underestimated. Now, for the students, you realize that during the acting Vice Chancellor's speech, most of it was devoted to outlining to them how they should live their lives while they are here in order to have a successful academic life here. So all we expect from students is to be committed to their books and also to make sure that they abide by the rules and regulations governing all of us here on campus.
So finally, looking at the image of the university concerned, what would you also like to say to these first years with their use of social media and how they may want to portray things on the campus on social media?
The point is that during the orientation for freshers, all those things have been tackled exhaustively. So I wouldn't want to repeat what was said at that forum. But the good thing is that everybody here as a student knows their limits when it gets to issues with social media and also the use of the university's logo. And we hope that they will abide by all that was said, because we have also made it clear to them that there are sanctions if you go overboard and begin to use social media in whichever way that will give a negative image to the university. And we have made it clear to them that the University of Cape Coast is now at a very high level when it comes to university rankings, being the #1 university in Ghana and the #1 in West Africa, and then on and on and on. So we expect that once they have joined us collectively, we should maintain the good image that the university has built or even improve on it. That is what we expect from our students. So wherever they are, it is their responsibility to guard jealously the good image that UCC has carved for itself, especially in recent years.
All right, thank you so much, sir, for making time to talk to us. So we heard from the Director of the Directorate of Public Affairs, Major Richard Babintum. My colleague is still here with me, Louise Bekwe in the PDF. Take over as we wrap up our coverage of the matriculation for the 2022-23 year.
Obi, quite interesting.